favorite plays.
And it comes down to these two. So here's Scott Moak with the call. Listen up.
It's time. 32 votes now bring us to 2 finalists for Top Play of the Year. We will crown a champion and award 1 million VC, along with some amazing prizes. Bring on the final vote.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls facing the Golden State Warriors. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Pippen is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Shaq in at the center, filling out the middle. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. 3-on-3. Durant with it. Chamberlain picks him up. The 9-foot shot. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Antetokounmpo passes to Pippen. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, nobody wants to get in his way when he's this deep. Watch out.
And Wembanyama outside. Durant kicks to Bryant. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Chicago. Outside Leonard. Fires the three. The Warriors pull it in. Outside Bryant. Inside. Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Chamberlain. Pass to Shaq. Shot clock at 6. And here's Giannis. Tries again and blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. KD passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Well, you can rely on Durant to do it all. I mean, he'll produce on his own, but he also works really hard to find his team shots as well.
Outside Leonard. Back to Giannis. O'Neal on the wing. Abdul-Jabbar covering. Leonard, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's James. And the rejection by Giannis. Leonard inside. Durant's there. Leonard kicks to Giannis. Here's O'Neal. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
He's as dominant as any big that's ever played the game. Shaq is a problem in all capital letters and exclamation points.
Pass to Bryant. LeBron against Giannis. James. Now here's Durant. A baseline J. That one a little long.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Giannis inside. James covering. Giannis against LeBron. With the fadeaway. Antetokounmpo, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And here's Kobe for 3, and the Warriors miss again. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Leonard against Bryant. To the paint, here's Pippen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Boy, I like to see Pippen being this assertive at the rim. He puts that impressive athleticism to good use there.
Outside Bryant. 29 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And Antetokounmpo with the block.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Bulls shooting their first foul shot of the game. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Bryant gets a wide open look. Off target from three-point range. Leonard dishes to Pippen. To the inside. Here's Shaq. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him...
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rolls out front, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got Bryant. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Durant. And it's James in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Floats it up for James. And the dunk by James.
LeBron James, power and athleticism on full display with the jam.
Pass to Leonard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Durant with a screen on Giannis. KD against Pippen. The crossover, and the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Durant.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Wembanyama against Chamberlain. Nobody near Leonard. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Kobe with a screen on Antetokounmpo. James finds Bryant. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago grabs the miss. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into foul.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Warriors trail by 5. Outside Durant from past the arc. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Durant's got 5 points so far.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Leonard. Releases. LeBron grabs the miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Wembanyama against Chamberlain. From the top of the key, it's rebounded by O'Neal. Shaq's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pippen finds Giannis. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And here we go. LeBron hit. Oh, LeBron does it again.
Well, putting that wide wingspan to use, Abdul-Jabbar. just taking it away with ease.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Kobe against Leonard. And Durant puts up a deep three. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Nailed from three-point land.
Leonard scores at all three levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wembanyama. Here's LeBron. Kobe with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Pocket 6. And a deep three from Bryant. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Chicago leading by 3. To the middle. O'Neal inside. Working on Abdul-Jabbar. Left side, O'Neal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, we know Shaq can bully you, but he doesn't have to. He's got the craftiness and the finesse to get it done in other ways, too.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And it's the Warriors on the break. Leonard against Bryant. Here's Wembanyama for 3. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Giannis with it. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We've got more in store for you right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Taking a look at the Bulls, they've got Antetokounmpo. Pippen is out there with Chamberlain. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal, and it's Leonard in at the 2. Kobe, the pass to James. And Wembanyama outside. And here's Kobe from the arc. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession. LeBron passes to Wembanyama. Here's Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. Chicago grabs the miss. Shaq's got his 6th rebound on the night. Antetokounmpo kicks to Leonard. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Leonard. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Durant, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Chamberlain. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, you see the toughness and the instincts of Jabbar. I mean, always a threat for these second chance opportunities.
Antetokounmpo passes to Chamberlain. Pass to Leonard from the arc. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Timeout called the Warriors. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Kobe. The 3 from KD. So smooth on the 3 from Durant.
When it comes to catch and shoot situations, Durant as reliable as it gets.
Giannis passes to Chamberlain. And here's Shaq. Now Giannis. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Pass to James. Back to Durant. Wide open look. And it's Golden State with another.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Chicago leading. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Chamberlain. Back to Giannis. It's Giannis throwing it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Giannis has gone 3 for 5 from the field. Outside, KD. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Antetokounmpo against LeBron. Now, here is Chamberlain. He's covered closely. Leonard lets it rip from 3.
And one thing that makes Leonard's shot so effective is the backspin. Gives him that magic touch.
Outside, KD. LeBron against Giannis. Wembanyama, a screen on Pippen. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I don't think you could design a better scorer than Durant. I mean, range from deep, the touch at the rim, excellent handle, 7 feet tall. He does everything you want from your first option.
Pass to Chamberlain. Now Leonard. Back to Chamberlain. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. O'Neal sets the screen for Antetokounmpo, and he drives in. And O'Neal is right there. Shaq's got the lead up to 7 now for Chicago.
O'Neal throwing himself around and coming away with the bucket. He is an absolute wrecking ball and a gigantic one on the glass.
Floats it up for James. O'Neal with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard on the wing. O'Neal a screen on Kobe. 5 to shoot. Takes it from 10. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 7. And coming up as soon as we return from break. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's James. Then there's Kobe. And it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Warriors' 5. Pass to Chamberlain. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Bryant. The slam! Kobe Bryant flying high!
Watch out now, Bryant loves to attack the rack like that, throwing it down.
Giannis passes to Chamberlain. Pass to Leonard. It's up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 6 assists now in the game.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The second effort. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Warriors trail by 8. Wembanyama finds James. Bryant looking around.
The motor of Bryant never stops, even inside where he goes right at the D.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them too. Done some great work down inside.
Chicago calls timeout. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. While the team is up, coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Back to Antetokounmpo. Leonard sets a screen for Giannis. Chicago needs to get a shot on. And it's Pippen missing. And so James will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Wembanyama outside. And here's Kobe from the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago. Golden State running out of time. Durant drives. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Durant for 3. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And we've seen Durant now hit big shots before. This guy relishes the moment.
KD against Leonard. And here's Giannis. Leonard looking around. Lets the 3 fly. They get it back. Here's Chamberlain. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Durant against Giannis. Wembanyama, a screen on Antetokounmpo. KD, that's for 2. And another basket for Golden State.
A 3-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Up top, Leonard, defended by Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Stolen by Pippen. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good.
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Here's Bryant. It falls. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Look at how fired up Bryant is. Determined to score for sure.
Giannis against James. To the inside. O'Neal. Money!
The big man has big game and big personality, so he is not afraid of the big moments. He gets it done in crunch time.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Six-second difference between the shot and game clock. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
So it's Chicago now,
Warriors.
leading by 5. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that increases their lead to 6. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's LeBron. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, draws lots of fouls.
And James drills them both. Here's Leonard. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
LeBron passes to Wembanyama. And it's off from 3-point range. And so they foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Team scored.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Shaquille O'Neal. 2 shots.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Chicago winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily.
The winner of seasons 1 through 3 was Tracy McGrady in the theater, launching for a 360 slam with their launch day build.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Charlotte Hornets. And the Houston Rockets starting 5. Duncan out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Kobe. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Leonard. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Garnett. Gilgeous-Alexander against Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Thompson. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Johnson, the pass to Duncan. Outside, Kobe. Duncan with a screen on Thompson. Kept alive. And Duncan throws it down hard.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass? Getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to LeBron. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. From deep, Bryant. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Ron right side. The Rockets pull it in.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Sinks the three-pointer.
And showing the range there. Bryant is confident pulling from deep.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kobe. And here's James outside. Pass to Johnson. Outside Bryant. Johnson against Thompson. And here's Chamberlain. Bryant outside. He takes it in. And the dunk by Bryant.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 2. Down low, here's O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now, here's Johnson. They get a hand on it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bryant. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Leonard from deep. Good on the three-point shot.
This guy has such a nose for the basket. Kawhi Leonard not afraid to let it fly on the catch.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by James. Shoots over Leonard. Bank shot, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's Thompson. Hasn't made one yet. And that one, good.
You love how fast Shai Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Leonard against James. Pass to Johnson. Back to Leonard. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Thompson kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside, and here's Garnett, covered by Duncan. Shot clock at 5. LeBron, that's a two-pointer. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Chamberlain a screen. A three from Leonard. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Rockets on top, up by 3. The second. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Duncan. Kobe is out there with Magic Johnson. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the center filling out the middle.
You can see the kind of savvy Kawhi Leonard plays with. This guy makes the defense commit and gets himself to the foul line.
And the second free throw, good. Hornets trail by 4. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul. Houston on D. Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Garnett with the screen for Thompson. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
And this is Thompson's calling card, an exceptional shooter from downtown.
Thompson against Bryant. Duncan outside. Nobody near Leonard. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Garnett high post. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rockets pull it in. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Johnson down low, defended by Shaq. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Shaq.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Magic Johnson at the line for 2.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Outside, James. From range, LeBron is good.
We often see LeBron James with the ball in his hands, creating for himself or others. That time, a little catch and shoot, the easy one for LeBron.
And it's Bryant missing. Hornets trail by 3. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Thompson. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Johnson sets the screen for Leonard. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. Pass to James. Off target with his 3. Houston leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Bryant high post. He has 5.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to LeBron. Here's O'Neal. Thompson passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Hornets. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Duncan scanning the floor. And here's Leonard from three. Second chance shot. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Charlotte calls timeout. James against Leonard. A shot by LeBron, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Pass to Johnson. Duncan outside. Leonard with the ball. Launches it. O'Neal with the rebound. Thompson against Johnson. Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kobe the pass to Leonard. Inside. Garnett with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. With 1 on the clock, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
Garnett out there with James. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shaq in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Bryant outside. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson.
3 points.
Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's James. That's good from 17 feet away. James has got 8 points.
This is a dangerous area for LeBron James. You get him into that mid-range area, you don't know what he's going to do.
And the basket by Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
And how about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Charlotte. Charlotte calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Down low, it's tipped, and that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Outside, Bryant. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6, and here's LeBron outside. Hits the three-point bomb. James has got it all tied up now for the Hornets. Johnson, the pass to Duncan. And here's Leonard from 3. The Hornets pull it in. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. LeBron outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Leonard. James way outside. Offensive rebound and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
They're ahead, but if they don't get a stop here, that free throw could prove critical.
Duncan outside. Leonard looking around. Back to Duncan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands, Duncan. Just too much for the D to handle.
And Duncan drops them both. A tight game here in Charlotte. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's LeBron. James absolutely honing the inside.
Yeah, the defense has got to push LeBron James out of position. If he's on the interior, guys, it's over.
Outside, Bryant. And good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Kobe's got a pair of threes now here in the 3rd for the Rockets. Bryant against Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a minute 34 left to play in the 3rd. Here's LeBron. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
1:29 left to play in the 3rd. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Kobe, no good. So it's the Hornets now. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. 6 points for him from deep LeBron. And the dunk by O'Neal.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Rockets trail. Now Johnson. Outside, Kobe. From outside the arc. From range, Kobe drills it. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
From deep, James. It's rebounded by Houston. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard on the wing. James covering. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen by O'Neal. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. LeBron can't get it to go.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Bryant on the wing. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Houston on top. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Duncan. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Kobe. And it's Johnson in at the points. We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Kobe, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 1. Outside, James. And they double up James. Shot clock at 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And Thompson thrives in those catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside Bryant, the 3. And it's Shaq with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. James outside. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. James has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hornets. Now a timeout called by Houston. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message Houston's coach gave to his team. He told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Garnett outside. Kobe against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Over Duncan. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Rockets trail by 3. And here's Bryant for 3. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Big shot maker. When the game heats up, so does Magic.
Shaq with the screen. James the bounce pass. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Here's Houston now. Leonard on the wing. 1:49 left in the fourth. To Johnson. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
That's just an unfair advantage. Magic standing at 6'9", with the way he handles the basketball, creates huge matchup problems in that pick and roll.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander finds O'Neal.
It's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
Leonard against LeBron. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. It's deflected. O'Neal with the steal. James with it. Leonard picks him up. 17-foot shot on the way. Yes!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Leonard on the wing. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Charlotte calls timeout. Kobe against Gilgeous-Alexander. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Let's remember, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Bryant dishes to Chamberlain.
Good! But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Check the screen on Kobe. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Count it!
And they do have a foul to give.
Timeout called the Rockets. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
Leonard against James. Now here's Leonard. Not a lot of room. No good.
Well, this is what we call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Timeout called the Rockets. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one, you may have time for a putback to tie it at the buzzer.
And a deep three from Bryant. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good.
An amazing...
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks facing the Houston Rockets. And now Dallas' starting group. They've got Klay Thompson. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Garnett in at the 4. Now here's Payton. Back to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. The Mavericks pull it in.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
James passes to Garnett. Now here's Thompson. Launches a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And this is Thompson's game. His coaches and teammates love seeing him shoot off the catch.
Payton passes to Bryant. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now, here is James. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Sometimes it's impossible trying to contain LeBron. Have to settle for fouling him and hope that he misses.
Both free throws good from James. Now Payton. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. To the paint. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with the head coach of the Rockets for a minute. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Payton. Bryant outside. Up and in on the layup. Bryant's got 5 points.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
There's the block. From behind the arc. Payton's shot is good. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Dallas calls time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, the coach needs to draw up his best play. Get some points and give this team some confidence.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Garnett. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Here's James. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. James outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's O'Neal. And here's Thompson for 3. Again, the miss by Dallas. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's Leonard. And he's going for the oop here. Here they come with numbers in transition. Oh, stolen by Payton. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him. Harper, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Dallas with it. 7-point differential. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Harper, guarded by Payton. Harper passes to O'Neal. They need this. And it's It's good on the lay-in.
High-value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
Now Bryant. A minute 20 left in the opening quarter.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
James finds Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by James. Thompson's got 6.
With perfect mechanics, too. Klay Thompson's jumper is a work of art, an all-time shooter.
It's Bryant with a drive. Rejected by James. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Harper. And here is Thompson. Leonard defending. Here's O'Neal. Another one falls for Dallas.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Payton passes to Bryant. Houston with another miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to James. And there's the screen. And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
In for the Mavericks, number 15, Davis.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Fires away from way outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. We're at the end of one in a close game so far. And we'll... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, what do you think about the Rockets?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Bryant in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's scoreless. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Duncan. The Rockets lead by 3. Bryant outside. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Duncan. Now here's Leonard. Check by James. On the wing, Payton. Pass to Chamberlain. And here's Bryant outside. And Houston, another 3.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And Dallas calls time here. James finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Houston.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Here's Duncan. Bryant outside. 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by Garnett. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
Payton passes to Leonard. Payton against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Bryant. Shoots over Thompson. And the rebound goes to Dallas. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Pass to James. And another shot. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
1:33 left in the second quarter. Duncan, pass to Leonard. There's a screen. Late clock, Houston's got to hurry. And another miss by Houston.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
James passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to O'Neal. To the inside. Here's James. Second chance shot. No good on the layup. Houston in the lead. Here's Bryant. Thompson with some nice D. Gilgeous-Alexander against Payton. James outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to James. Lets it go from the wing. And that one's good. It's all knotted up.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
Payton passes to Bryant to get back on track. Connects from downtown. Bryant's got 6 here in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Payton against Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. They get the rebound. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Houston up by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The Rockets lead by 3. Taking a look at the Mavericks. They've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Klay Thompson. And it's James in at the 3. And so it's Dallas with it. Thompson in the post. Covered by Bryant. Thompson's shot is off.
That's their plan to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Houston leads by 5.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Garnett. Outside O'Neal. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Payton. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 1 of 5 from the field. Bryant outside. Three-pointer. Drains the triple. Bryant's got 14 points for the game.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Yeah, when you're moving the ball like that, it just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA working through contact inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Payton finds Bryant. Down low. Outside Payton. And there's a pick. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The Mavericks rebound. And they pick up 2. And now it's just a 4-point Houston lead.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
On the wing, Bryant, defended by Thompson. That one drops for him. 16 points for him.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Thompson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Now here's Payton. 7 points in the game.
2 minutes.
Leonard looking over the floor.
2 minutes.
Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. Here's Payton. Tries again. A nice shot by Duncan. Duncan's got his second basket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Garnett passes to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Kobe Bryant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander against Payton. 6 to shoot. A deep 3. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. The Rockets lead by 6. And here's Payton. Pass to Bryant. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Bryant's got 19 points.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now, here is James. Over Leonard. It's hauled in by Houston. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night. Payton with it. Bryant outside from deep 3-point land. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping. Leonard against James. Leonard outside. Second chance effort. Chamberlain. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Houston Rockets closing out this quarter with it. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Mavericks trail by 7. They've got Kobe Bryant, and it's Payton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kobe grabs the miss.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's Leonard. And here's Bryant outside. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. O'Neal passes to Garnett. Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. 4 on the clock. The 3 is up. Oh, the confidence from SGA on that three.
Come on, man. If SGA is hitting that, it's good night.
We've played just over a minute here in the fourth. Payton finds Bryant. Fires it from 18. Offensive rebound. Here's Chamberlain. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Pass to Garnett. To the paint. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Payton. Off target with the three. And so James will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Now Thompson, covered by Bryant. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
On the wing, Bryant. Out to Leonard. Pass to Payton. And here's Bryant outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. O'Neal's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And here's Thompson from deep three-point land. Here's Garnett. Pass to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Payton against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. The Rockets lead by 4. Leonard passes to Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Back to Leonard. There's a minute 54 left in the fourth. So good near the hoop. Leonard.
Yeah, the versatile scoring ability of Kawhi. Whether long range, short range, mid range, he can do it all.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander against Payton. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. The Rockets on offense. Outside Payton. Back to Leonard. Tipped. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA just powering through contact.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous-Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
James against Leonard. Foot shot on the way. The Mavericks pull it in. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now here's Leonard. Lets a floater go. And he buries it.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Bryant. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And that's an intentional foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. And here are the Mavericks now. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's Thompson for three. He connects! And that one brings them within one.
Look, that's just smart recognition. They blitzed him, and he found the open teammate.
There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.